What's up? Eric MFG here, and I'm excited to be talking about 4K again. Superman, the new 4K box set. I actually got this a few months ago. It's just taken me a while to get to it, but we finally did, and we're going to talk about it. This is a 5-film set featuring Superman 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're also getting a Superman 2 Richard Donner cut, which I have never seen, so super excited to be watching and talking about that. I used to have this, well, I still do, the Blu-ray anthology box set that came out in like 2006 or 2008, I can't remember. This was also a 5-film box set, but there's no Richard Donner cut. Instead, you get Superman Returns, which was directed by Bryan Singer in 2006, I believe. I actually liked that one. Not a lot of people liked it. I did. But that is not on this set, or we're going to talk about this set anyway. So let's get right to it. We're not going to go into detail on each of the movies because everybody's already seen them. They've been out forever. But we are going to talk about each one, how they look. So let's get right to it. Like I said, the first movie, Superman the movie, was originally released on 4K, but it was also included in this box set. I think this movie definitely is starting to show its age. It looked a tad bit too grainy, and the colors were a little washed out at times. This doesn't really take away from the movie, but I've seen better 4K transfers of 40-year-old movies. The sound, presented in Dolby Atmos, is engaging for its time period. It sounded fine, but nothing spectacular. Special features consisted of only a commentary track. That's par on these 4K releases. 8 out of 10 overall rating. Next up, Superman 2. This is my favorite of the Superman movies, and with the inclusion of Zod and his henchmen, it makes for quite the enjoyable movie. This movie has everything the first movie has, but more action and higher stakes. This movie looks better too. The 4K transfer looks terrific, as does the sound, which, again, presented in Dolby Atmos, definitely delivers at all levels with good use of the surrounds and the low frequency effects. Special features, lacking as always. In any case, 9 out of 10. It's a great movie. Now for the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2. It's been out since 2006, but like I mentioned, this is my first time watching it. They actually put this out because of fan demand, so it was such a treat to actually see Richard Donner's vision.
Hi.
First off, I wanted to say how much I liked the late Richard Donner giving a short video about his cut of the film. Always nice to see that. In terms of the movie, it's definitely less comedic than the Richard Lester cut for sure. It is more serious and dramatic. General Zod and his henchmen are more violent and more ruthless. Donner takes little time in getting to the Superman and Lois dilemma. They banter back and forth about how she thinks Clark is Superman until it is finally revealed. At the end, instead of a kiss to wipe her memory, again, like in the Superman the movie, Superman rewinds the Earth to remove basically the events of the film. Also, the Paris scene is omitted altogether. I did like Jor-El in the Kal-El scene in the Fortress of Solitude where he goes back to get his powers. You learn more about how Jor-El anticipated this and put a contingency plan in place. All in all, not sure I like this version any more than Lester's. I grew up on Lester's version, which seems more fun but not necessarily better. I guess it's neat to see this new version, how the movie was supposed to be if Donner wasn't fired. Video and sound seem identical to the original Superman 2. Next up, Richard Pryor's Superman 3. This movie changes the formula. We follow Clark Kent around, and we see the downfall of Superman. Seriously though, the fight between Clark and Superman, as he looks at the regaining his soul, is quite the sight to see. Richard Pryor definitely brought his comedic elements. The movie looked good with colors that popped and deep blacks. The Atmos track sounds terrific, with great use of all speakers. Special features included the usual commentary track on the Blu-ray, as well as some making of featurettes and a trailer. Overall, 7.5 out of 10. Finally, we have this terrible Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Seriously though, this movie is so bad. I'm not sure what they were thinking when they made it. Superman fights the nuclear arms race? Come on.
Oh, hey, he dressed.
There are a few bright moments, though. I did like the Superman and Clark Kent double date, as well as the one-on-one battle with the Nuclear Man. The effects are pretty crappy. I feel like the budget was 10% of the previous movies. The movie does look pretty good, though, in 4K. Probably the best out of all the movies. The sound was fine, too. Again, Dolby Atmos. Special features consisted of a commentary track, trailer, a 50th anniversary documentary, and some deleted scenes. All in all, I really like this box set. Is it better than the Blu-ray anthology box set from 15 years ago? Probably not. I mean, you get a lot more out of this one. There's a whole disc of special features as well as some other items, and Superman Returns. It's a good movie. But I felt this was still a worthy upgrade to have the films in 4K. That's a positive for me. 8 out of 10 for the entire set. Well, that's it for tonight. Come back again to see what 4K movie we're reviewing.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.